Hi everybody and welcome. Today I'm at my temporary studio location because we are going to build a second floor on the house, and during that time I will need a temporary location to be able to work and create music because construction is quite noisy. Okay, so today will be all about acoustic treatment, and I will also talk about my monitor setup. And hopefully this can give you some tips on how to set up your own acoustic treatment in your home studio. So let's first listen to what the room sounded like before I mounted any of these panels. So now let's listen to the reverb in this room before I do any acoustic treatment. Now I'm going to mount a few panels, and then afterwards I will do some claps and we can hear the difference. That's one of them in place. The brackets I'm using to connect the acoustic panels to the walls, they look like this. So just a kind of basic metal plate with these sharp spikes sticking out to attach the panel to the wall. Okay, so let's briefly talk about these absorber panels, these acoustic treatment panels. They are made of some kind of fiberglass material, and they are actually quite light, but I think that they dampen reverb and flutter echoes quite well. They are about 5 centimeters thick and has this nice grayish finish. Okay, so we have two panels on the right side, one behind the speaker, and now we need to add some other on the left side here of the mixing desk. The important part of treating a room is to get rid of the early reflections which occur nearby the mixing area. So the nearby walls need to be treated more carefully than the backside of the room. But I actually have a bunch of panels to treat the backside too, so we will fix that at a later time. Okay, so now all my acoustic panels are in place. We have some absorbers to the left and right side of the speakers and also behind the speakers. And at the back of the room here I have some diffusers. So let's head back and do some claps again and hear the difference. I don't know if you can hear it, but definitely at the mixing position there's a much more focused sound now. I don't have that annoying echoes from the left and right side of the wall. So that's my tip here today. Definitely focus your absorbers around the mixing area to the left and right side of the speakers. That's where you will have the most annoying early reflections. So focus your absorbers around the mixing position. Okay, so let's briefly talk about my monitor system, and I'm using the Rokit 8 by KRK Systems, and I think it's a nice balanced monitor. I also have the Rokit 10S, which is the subwoofer, but most of the time I'm working in quite small rooms, so it's really no point in using a subwoofer in small rooms because it's just going to be a build-up of bass. So only use subwoofers if you have a big enough room. To support my monitors, I'm using the Quicklock BS300 stand. I don't think BS stands for bullshit, but it's a very nice stand and you can adjust the height. And it's standing on these sharp pegs, so you don't transmit the vibrations from the speakers down to the floor. And the foam pads on the top here also help to reduce the vibrations from the monitor down to the stand. Right, so that's basically how I treat my studio for a good reference listening. If you have any questions on the gear I have here in the studio, I have a resource page at my website morningdewmedia.com where you can read up on most of the gear I have here in the studio. Please let me know in the video comments if you found this video useful, Now you can continue and watch my next episode on music production. My name is Mattias and see you in the next episode. Bye!